say do I still say that if New York is under smoke advisory? Have y'all seen
Say
that?
it through your mask. Yeah,
That's crazy.
you're dealing.
What's the subway look like today? Like, what's going on down there? Is that a haven or is it like where the smoke collects? They look like the West Coast over there right now. That's pretty crazy. But your boyos are back, and we are coming to you live from Southern California. So, a little switcheroo. We do not have the wild smoke here. So, prayers up for New York. On to more fun things over here. We are back, episode 55. Shad, 55?
55.
Episode 55. We are here. And with that, you got your boy Shad. You've got your boy Anton.
What up? What up?
Hi.
There it is. And of course, Kev here, like always, except for the time or the times that I wasn't here and the boys did the show. We are back. We have a bunch of stuff for you. I don't know, man. It's Diablo 4 week, right? I mean, we got topics. Anton will introduce us, but it feels like it's Diablo 4 week. What do you guys think?
Yeah, pretty much. It's Diablo.
That's all
week.
I've been playing.
I was like, we're going to get to Zelda, because Zelda's something. I'm like, man, what's this like? Also, we might need to get back to this on an upcoming pod. This is a really good summer of gaming. We were talking about that, about how like 2020 might have been the peak summertime of gaming or whatever. I feel like we're on fire right now. There are so many good games coming out that are like review. Harry Potter feels like a distant memory, does it not?
No, true.
Legitimately. Yeah.
We were just doing a bajillion hours and then over a zillion spells cast, and it's like you gotta buy and move on. Like I said, I barely got into Zelda, and now Diablo's out, and then shit today they the Madden cover is out, right? Moves are starting to happen in real life, but FIFA's happening. Like we're getting into the swing of like American sport. Messi's gonna be in the MLS.
Whoa.
What's up?
Whoa.
It's a busy day. June 7, 2023. A lot of stuff happening. But before we get into that, all the good things happening, I thought, it's time for your favorite segment, our most fun minute of the show. Shad, would you take us away and share with us what did not make the show today?
Absolutely. With what did not make the show today, we have Apex might be reworking the Revenant character. They always do something. They're always doing something over there, so I'm excited to see it. Blizzard fired a developer for writing corporate greed jokes into a game. He was a 9-year veteran, gone. I don't know how you guys feel about this third one. I don't really like it, but I don't want to project. But Halo made their own soap with a company called Dr. Sasquatch, and I'm super duper over it. But to each his own, whatever. If you like it, good for you. Moving on, we have Jedi Survivor. They released some monster player stats, which includes hairstyles, stances, and you better believe it, the most popular stance is the single lightsaber. Moving on from that, we're going to go to Skate 4. In the wild, wild west of it,
we are back. Can I say do I still say that if New York is under smoke advisory? Have y'all seen
Say
that?
it through your mask. Yeah,
that's crazy.
you're dealing.
What's the subway look like today? Like, what's going on down there? Is that a haven or is it like where the smoke collects? They look like the West Coast over there right now. That's pretty crazy. But your boyos are back, and we are coming to you live from Southern California. So, a little switcheroo. We do not have the wild smoke here. So, prayers up for New York. On to more fun things over here. We are back, episode 55. Shad, 55?
55.
Episode 55. We are here, and with that, you got your boy Shad. You've got your boy Anton.
What up? What up?
Hi.
There it is. And of course, Kev here, like always, except for the time or the times that I wasn't here and the boys did the show. We are back. We have a bunch of stuff for you. I don't know, man. It's Diablo 4 week, right? I mean, we got topics. Anton will introduce us, but it feels like it's Diablo 4 week. What do you guys think?
Yeah, pretty much. It's Diablo.
That's all
week.
I've been playing.
I was like, we're going to get to Zelda, because Zelda's something. I'm like, man, what's this like? Also, we might need to get back to this on an upcoming pod. This is a really good summer of gaming. We were talking about that, about how like 2020 might have been the peak summertime of gaming or whatever. I feel like we're on fire right now. There are so many good games coming out that are like review. Harry Potter feels like a distant memory, does it not?
No, true.
Legitimately. Yeah.
we were just doing the like a bajillion hours and then over a zillion spells cast, and it's like you gotta buy and move on. Like I said, I barely got into Zelda, and now Diablo's out, and then shit today they the Madden cover is out. Right, moves are starting to happen in like in real life, but FIFA's happening. Like we're getting into the swing of like American sport. Messi's going to be in the MLS. What's
Whoa.
Oh
up?
my
It's
Whoa.
a busy day. June 7th, 2023. A lot of stuff happening. But before we get into that, all the good things happening, I thought, it's time for your favorite segment, our most fun minute of the show. Shad, would you take us away and share with us what did not make the show today?
Absolutely. With what did not make the show today, we have Apex might be reworking the Revenant character. They always do something. They're always doing something over there, so I'm excited to see it. Blizzard fired a developer for writing corporate greed jokes into a game. He was a 9-year veteran, gone. I don't know how you guys feel about this third one. I don't really like it, but I don't want to project. But Halo made their own soap with a company called Dr. Sasquatch, and I'm super duper over it. But to each his own, whatever. If you like it, good for you. Moving on, we have Jedi Survivor. They release some monster player stats, which includes hairstyles, stances, and you better believe it, the most popular stance is the single lightsaber. Moving on from that, we're going to go to Skate 4. In the wild, wild west of it, we have nothing. We literally have just little puzzles, little pieces, and we're probably going to get something here soon, but it's been a decade since Skate 3. So who knows when that could be? Microsoft could withdraw Activision from the UK to work around the deal block that they are currently going through. So that's pretty intense. I'm stoked. It's like Succession in real life. Give it to me. Manja, manja, manja. And then finally, we have more problems with FaZe Clan. FaZe Rain and FaZe Grace Blue, Starship Trooper Girl are having a lot of discourse. Fans are divided over it. Maybe we can touch on it a little bit later. But that is all we have for what did not make the show for this week. Moving on. And you guys have questions?
What else are you going to touch on, Shad? We're talking about touching on things later.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
pause.
Hey.
The sequence of events from FaZe Clan from last week announcing old girl is like, hey, this is cool. This week, like, yeah, so that actually didn't work out. That,
Does anybody have the latest? Actually, did she drop yet, or what's the?
So she took her name, or they took FaZe out of her name, or she did. So I don't know. I mean, that's, I guess,
So
pretty
she-
official, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
Let me check this.
She
Now.
stuck to her word. She said in the video, if you drop this video, I'm out. And they did.
FaZe Rain goes, dropping it.
dropping it.
Goodness, it's
He's a-
so bad.
and also-
He's the
So-
Dylan Dennis of video games.
So
Fair.
why do people not like the Spartan Scrub Halo soap? Why is that?
It's
why
just
is that
kind
a
of
hate?
whack, bro. It's not whack at all to you.
Anton's like, hold on a minute.
Like,
All right.
why?
I don't know.
Remember when Halo was like, we had hope?
Yeah.
And now that they've sold, I mean, we just went into Is Starfield Direct their last, like you were just talking about that last week, and that really resonated with me, right? And I was thinking about how bad, like, they actually got us back. And Xbox done a bunch of cool stuff, but they actually got us back when they started talking about Halo. And the way that they fumbled the bat, it's like it's like they're still punching me. It's like he's dead. He's already dead. They just keep hitting me. And so now to see
Fight back, nigga.
like this is the type of stuff they're doing. They're trying to hit me on Instagram with their Dr. Squatch armor. I'm not even mad at Dr. Squatch. They sponsor a bunch of potters that I'm like a fan of. Dr. Squatch is fine for me, whatever. They're fine. But like it's the way they
Don't
brought
sponsor the
this
pod,
to
what up?
life. You know what I mean? Yeah, sponsor the pod. We smell good, but we could smell better. Hey. But the way they did it, did you see the like Squatch armor reveal? Did you see that?
No.
Oh
No.
god.
I'm just laughing. I got real Chappelle with it. Like, hey, Dr. Squash pays more, so smells better.
Welcome to the Dr. Squatch podcast.
Hey. No, that's funny.
No,
Go
that
ahead.
really, I was
Anyway.
disappointed. What else was in there? There was some good stuff. I'm hyped that they might rework Revenant. That sounds cool and like a good idea. But the one other thing for me to get back to was just, did you see our boy Santana?
Is he when he
No.
was
From FaZe?
defending old girl with the trick shot thing? Yeah.
No, well, okay, so this is interesting, and of course now this week I'm like our boy Santana, and last week I was like, who's that guy? But it'll make sense either way.
Told you.
He was, like talking all
Wrong
that
week.
shit. He's one of the young guys from Nuke Squad that's been like, who the fuck are these? Who are the old guys who are like sticking up for the girl and the new era that people kind of hate. And he put out another tweet after he apologized last week. He put out another tweet that was like people are still mad at us for not trick shotting in 2023, like late, like whatever, how lame. And I mean, he says it wasn't supposed to be a shot at like the OGs, but come on, like no one's that stupid. Like you
Yeah.
can't, come on, that's a shot. So either way, the internet comes from him, and everyone's like, "Are you fucking?" You know what I mean? They're like, "Gotta teach you again, old man. Like, how many times can we teach you this lesson?" And I forget who it was, but the main person that was calling him out, he basically was just like, "1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me. Then play me in COD then." And the guy hit him back like, "Yeah, whatever. Like your loss is inevitable." I think is what he said, which was really lame. Because whoever, I forget the person's name, he got smoked 25-14, and it was just like, hold this L, like you're done.
Whoa.
Come for me if you want. All of the community. If you can't beat me in Call of Duty, I don't give a fuck. I respect it.
Whoa.
That's a dub. Beat me then. Like, I don't know. See me on the field. Them new
Hey.
squad niggas get down. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I thought he left Nuke Squad, didn't he?
Did he? I don't know. He still says face.
I think one of those guys did. I could be mistaken if I could swear.
Still from that era, but I did see. I thought that was pretty solid. And again, I respected. I respected the approach. And then he was like, "Yeah, like sorry if I don't spend 20 hours plus trying to capture one trick shot. I got like games to play and stuff to do." Low key, kind of has a point. I don't know. It's a new era.
Fucking
You're old.
nerd.
You're old. Oh shoot! All right, cool. Thank you so much, Chad. That was fantastic. Phantom, will you take us into the topics we do have this week?
Yes, sir. Like we said before, it is Diablo week. We're going to dive into that a little bit. We're going to go ahead and cover Twitch's new brand rules and how they are cracking down on streamers. Ecumene Aztec trailer. I'm sorry, let me try that again. Ecumene Aztec trailer. We're going to go ahead and check out. And then the Apple VR Meta Quest 3. Going to go ahead and get into some VR fun stuff. And then lastly, Sony acquired CD Projekt Red, the studios behind the big games like franchises like The Witcher and Cyberpunk.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Hot off the presses, as you all should know. And we found out after we started producing this episode, Sony actually did not acquire CD Projekt Red. This was a rumor.
How funny.
It's all over the place. I heard lots about it, but was surprised to find out that it turns out they did not get acquired. So that topic we will not be covering on the show, and it should be part of what did not make the show or did not happen in real
Boom.
life at all. Look at that.
I'll
You won't
leave
catch
that to
hotter
Shaq.
news. Look at the synergy right now. See that? You don't even know which segment is which. We're so on the same page. Oh, goodness. All right, I'll take us into Diablo 4 quickly, and then we'll talk because I think you boyos have logged significantly more hours than I have. So excited to hear what you think and maybe wrap the pod up quick so we can go play the game. Imagine.
Oh, man.
Quickly getting into it. Diablo 4 is Blizzard's fastest selling game of all time. No small feat for a company that also publishes World of Warcraft and the Overwatch and StarCraft series. Blizzard seems pretty hyped on the response to Diablo 4 and is now trumpeting the fact that players have already cumulatively racked up over 10,000 years of playtime. What part is that? That's us. We're in there. Blizzard is calculating those impressive sounding playtime figures based on the number of in-game hours players have accrued since June 1st, the early access date. When did you guys get in? When did we start playing? How long have you two been in Diablo?
Since
Early
like
access?
the second, third,
Monday?
whatever Monday was.
Okay.
Or no,
I
mine was
tight. I was out. You guys.
Mine was Friday. Mine was Saturday. Wow.
You've been lost in the dungeons. You have no idea. Chad is deep in the dungeons.
Deep.
Sunday,
Bro, I was
Saturday.
getting that licensing bullshit for the first few days. It was annoying as fuck. And then
Is that
I was
like
just
your game
randomly
share?
watching YouTube, and then I got a update that said Diablo is now ready to play. It's like, what? I went and clicked on it and started, and sure enough, I got to the character selection.
So you guys are playing on console, right? Or wait, or Shad's playing on both. Anton's on console. I'm on PC.
Mhm.
So we're getting kind of a little bit of all the experiences. When you say licensing, was that what does that mean? Like, was that a game share issue or?
I think so. So I'm sorry, Blizzard had actually announced that they were aware of the issue, that it was like a big PlayStation issue. I believe. I wasn't really aware of it on PC. It may have been, but I don't know. But I just don't think they were, from what I put together, ready for the player count. Because think about it, it's like if 400,000 people pre-ordered it, and then if they all game share with somebody, then that's just doubled. So I don't think it was like
That
I can assume maybe it was an issue with that.
Oh, I
Um,
mean that makes sense, right? If they're not used to console releases, right? That's, I mean, I
mhm.
guess Overwatch is free to play. Yeah, Overwatch. That's it. That's their big console game. So yeah, maybe they're not used to that.
Yeah, and Shaq could play the pre-release, and like I said, I couldn't until I believe it came out. So, but either way, I mean, it's fine.
Oh,
I'm still
okay,
playing.
interesting. Then maybe they don't mind if you game share or whatever, but they did crack down on the early access. Like only one person is getting early access.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe.
very Sony thing to do.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm not mad at them either way. I was out of town. I picked like the worst weekend for me like ever to be out of town. It was the FA Cup final, right? Like we had the NBA playoffs, FA Cup final, and Diablo came out and like early access, and it's like the whole early access is essentially to start Friday, and I had to leave on
Kevin's
Friday, and
doing
it's
fucking
like
yoga in the desert.
90 degrees in the desert. I'm like, Pep, we're playing. The city's playing right now. One of my homies hooked me up to his hotspot. I was like having a meltdown. I was so upset that like I like lost service and couldn't watch the right after United got that bullshit penalty, and I was like distraught. And then we're all having breakfast, and I was like, I'm sorry guys, I'm distraught right now. There was funny enough, there was a
I don't
couple
give
of
a fuck
Arsenal
about this.
fans, Arsenal fans at camp with me. I heard them talking about like, oh yeah, the season's over, and I was like, season's over for some. Either way, our soccer pod goes on. It was terrible timing, so I missed Diablo. I didn't get on until Monday, and thankfully, I got like maybe an hour or two before you guys came through. So I'm like maybe 5 or 6 hours in. Like I am the newbie rook. How much game time would you say you've played, Chad?
Like 12 hours.
He doesn't know what day it is. I'll take 12. I like
I would
Dungeon
say like
Chad. That's
10,
my guy.
probably like 10.
Okay, I'm not so
I
far
think I think
behind
that's what
then.
my
All right.
PlayStation said. Probably like 10 hours in. Starting today when I logged in, so who knows? I'm probably at like 15 now.
I've been catching again, going out of town. I'm catching up, so I haven't had tons of extra time. But I think after this, I'm gonna try and hop on and let's get these kids busy. Like y'all, don't y'all have video games? I'll buy you video games. Go, let me play video
I
games.
know.
That's
I
the
was just actually
idea.
texting Jackie. Shout out to Jackie. I guess he's got a fucking what do you shout again? Barbarian. He said he's got a link up. He's got like a 37 barbarian.
Jackie Stadden?
Whoa,
Yeah.
Jackie play
Jackie.
video games? What's his?
Yeah,
That's
Daddy
that's
Jack.
funny. I never imagined him playing on playing his little his little druid, his little barbarian. That's funny to me.
Little slut.
Everybody's in now.
Everybody. I had no idea like our whole friends group was gonna be getting into the game like that. I'm very
My entire
surprised.
friend list.
Yeah, I was just telling my wife about it. Like, I didn't give a fuck about this game a week ago. I didn't care that it was coming out. Like, I mean, like it was interesting for the pod. I was gonna check it out, and you know what I mean. But like, I've never really traditionally played these type of like RPG games, especially like this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I was raised in a Christian household. I couldn't play no Diablo on the in our time, the household computer and shit. You know what I mean? Be in the middle of the living room, fucking slaying dungeons and shit. My parents would be like, "The fuck are you on?" So, so no, yeah, being able to play those types of games now are like, oh, that's cool. It's like Elden Ring, you know. It's just like, hey, I'll give it a try, and then sure enough, I'm like, oh, I see the,
Man,
I see the appeal. I see the appeal.
clapping niggas on
It's fun.
Call of Duty, plat 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 plat, hitting finishers and shooting Israelis from across the or whatever. That's all good. But Diablo dungeons, don't you bring Dungeons and Dragons up in this Christian household where to get your
I'm telling
guns?
you, man.
It cracks me up.
Um,
I definitely
Lord is
grew
in
up.
here.
That's what I was telling Shad yesterday. Is I did grow up playing these types of games, and it's been a long time. But my uncle Junior, my uncle Jesse's same guy. He's like an OG nerd. He was like he had a computer room in the '90s. He had it was would have been a library, but it was all computer games. I remember being in there and watching old movies like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like he's the one that introduced me to that type of
Jesus.
thing. He's like a nerd.
Yeah.
Um, and playing really like the old games, so like the old Diablo and the old RPGs, and then that went to my older brother and my cousins who got me into Guild Wars. So
Guild
that's like when I was
Wars.
playing this, I was like having a whole Guild Wars moment. Like I just didn't think I'd be back. You start playing games on PC in the 90s, and then you get consoles, and you're like, well, all right, like remember when we used to play on floppy disks? And now it's full circle. I'm all the way back PC, but it's such a different experience. So I've been really having a blast, and no surprise this many hours are getting racked up there.
Yeah, it's
Did
fun.
you have
I
something?
don't know. It's a different change of pace too. I feel like it's been very oddly relaxing, even though it has its sweaty moments. But even then, it's not. It's nothing like the Apex sweat, in my opinion, or
No,
like
no,
the
no.
FIFA rage I'd be getting. You know what I
I had a
mean?
podcast on. I was like
Hmm?
listening to my
Yeah,
pod, like going about the little adventure. That shit was solid, and it's a good Boyos game too.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Yep.
dude. Yeah,
Yep.
super fun with friends.
Get two
Yeah,
squads together.
that's funny. I was gonna do that. I was gonna put on some music and just run around and hit my fucking Lilith altars once I get my mount. Just
I ended up working on projects this morning, but I was like, I'm just chill. I can just go and chill and just slay a couple dungeons. Either way, I thought there's some more interesting things about this. Of course, we love the game so far; it's been fantastic. We know exactly what we get with it. Um, but did you guys see this rollout? Like, I know we talked about some of it. I do think this is one of the better gaming rollouts I've ever seen. Like the trailer was crazy, right? We can admit the trailer was dumb.
Oh yeah.
Like I
Oh,
mean,
it
they
was
put
ridiculous.
they could have put that show on HBO. Like I would have watched, like put that in the movie theaters. It was so
Wow.
good. I would absolutely watch a 30-minute of this. Why doesn't someone do that? Just give us a one-off, a 30-minute. It doesn't need to be an hour. I would go out for a 30. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Like I would go and sit, maybe not pay full price, but I'd pay to go watch a 30. Either way, the trailer was incredible. Artwork, activations, all this stuff is fantastic. You guys heard about the Lilith statue?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For like what's that, like the first 100 players to reach max level or whatever get their name etched on a real statue. I thought that was cool.
It was level 100 on hardcore,
Yeah.
I believe. The first 100 players, 100 or without? I'm sorry, I need to look
It's I
that
think
up.
100.
them
Okay,
hardcores.
I know that there was 100 in there somewhere. The first 100 players, level 100 to beat
Mhm.
hardcore, get a statue, in the game, kind of like the 2K, I believe, the Hall of Fame type shit. You get immortalized.
Imagine some of these guys' usernames. It's probably so funny.
Yeah, they're probably going fucking nuts, dude.
Oh, they're gonna have a blast. So I thought that was cool, and I heard lots of people talking about that. Right, and what a great way to use your iconic character. More things in the rollout. Did you guys see about the Megan Fox thing? She put up
Yeah,
on
I've been telling
Instagram,
they've been
right?
using her as well. Yeah.
And she was saying that she like if your character lives long enough or reaches high enough, she might deliver you a eulogy. So for the hardcore players, that when you die, like if you actually die, if you share like your last words with her, she'll deliver a eulogy for you. Like people are taking this hardcore thing seriously. And
I was
again,
tripping.
hardcore in the game is when
Mhm.
your character dies in the game, you can't get anything back. It's over.
So she comes out to you,
Mhm.
like she comes out, visits you, or is like it's in the game thing that kind of happens.
Shad's like, I will get to max level and die right now. What do I have to do?
Fuck the statue.
No, I think she just does it like over the phone. She like
Oh.
records a video for
Like a
you or something.
cameo. That's why.
Yeah,
Like a
dude.
cameo. But hey, I don't really know, Shad. Maybe she's gonna come out and
Megan
visit.
Fox going on
You
these tours.
should get there and find out for us, my boy.
Down. I'll do it.
Speaking of the hardcores, though, right? So hardcore, when you die, you actually lose your character. Did you guys see that max character that lost their or max player that lost their character already?
No.
No, really.
No.
So it's a
Okay.
streamer, right? They're like an old pro, like StarCraft pro. Like they've been a pro for a long time. And I read a couple of different reports. It might have been the very first person. Let me see here. It might have been the very first person to hit level 100, but they legit like on stream got disconnected, and when they came back, their character was just gone. Like just they can't. It's over. You can't help you.
I think I have the link right here.
Damn.
It says, yeah, former Dota and StarCraft pro that won. Yeah, they won Blizzard's race. Literally their very first one. Lost almost 100 hours of progress. It was pro. I can't say that name at all. Oh, what is this? Soeb. This is. We've had some difficult names. I won't say funny. Difficult names to pronounce. But this one is tough. SOUAI with an apostrophe B. Let me spell this for you again, and I want you to give this a shot. Anton, then maybe Shad. SOUAI apostrophe B. Anton?
I got nothing, man. I'm sorry. I got nothing. I honestly kind of froze up for a second. I was like, I got nothing. I don't know.
I blacked out.
You put me on the
break us
spot, bro. I
home.
cracked under
This is
pressure. I don't know.
I'm just assuming this person is, you know what I mean? Maybe
Suyab?
of the Middle Eastern.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Suyab. I was gonna say it like that. Suyab. Just like that. But I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Don't. He just dunked on us right now. Well, all right. Well, Suyab Hanaf became Diablo 4's first player to hit level 100 while playing hardcore mode, where death is permanent, immortalizing his name within the new action RPG. But his overpowered barbarian later died in the worst way possible. No, Hanaf said during a recent live stream. That's so funny to write that in here.
No.
To write that in the article. He said, no. Yeah. They need to send this to Megan Fox, no? Yes?
I would assume so.
I feel like this is 1-to-1. Call Megan Fox. This is a smart. Shad, are you Suyab?
Megan.
Is it you?
Megan.
You knew how to say that exactly right very quickly. I don't know. You got the sunglasses on. Shad might be our boy. Actually, look at the letters here. Initials
I haven't slept in
SF.
36 hours.
It's SH.
I'm seeing it. Or SF. SH. Sunab Hanaf. Shout him out. I'm seeing the connections. It's your alter ego. But yeah, either way, it sounds like they got disconnected here. As previously spotted, the always online game had disconnected from Blizzard's servers, killing the level 100 barbarian.
No.
Because Diablo 4
Blizzard, give my boy's character back.
Says hardcore mode treats disconnects like death in order to discourage players from trying to pull the plug in a losing battle to avoid losing a character. Oh, I get it.
Oh.
He done played himself.
It's not even an accident. This is just what it is. I don't know, man.
They tell you when you go into that world tier. They tell you. They're like, hey, if you're going to come here, you better know. We'll take your pink slip.
Damn, dude.
We'll race pink slips, bro.
Did Ricochet finally do its job or what?
Ricochet works in the worst way ever. I saw a lot of people saying that they would just give up. They were like, honestly, like I would quit, and like, and if I wasn't a pro streamer, like this person should just quit and never come back. And my immediate thought was like, bro, the game's only been out for a couple of days. Like at worst, you lost like 5 days. Could you just start over? Would you guys quit?
What do you 100 hours?
It's like, what's the big, like, whatever you did, you could redo again by this time next week. So
you don't have an alt character? Right. You're just gonna dip out on your alt
killing himself over fucking beta progress, like pre-beta progress. Like, relax, dog.
If it was 6 months, right, or a couple years, I'd get it. But like,
but you have more than one character. You know what I mean? Like Anton already has 2 characters. Like you're telling me a pro, like you're a pro streamer and you only have one main. Well, I guess that's
because they won the race. Because they won the race to get to level 100, I would not be surprised if they spent all their time. I mean, they obviously they spent more time than anybody, right? Like, true. More effort or whatever. I believe they really put time in, but I don't know. You won the race. Who cares? You made it. Like, what else do you have to prove? There was a max level character, and now you're the most famous
max level guy character in the gym, dog.
What else do you need to prove? Like, all right, we get it, bro. You can do it. So do it again or don't or whatever. You're on the statue. Megan Fox is gonna fucking make your cameo. You won. You won. Like it's like Messi's going to the MLS. I'm like, he won football. What else do you want him to do?
Oh, he's about to get paid, bro. You thought he was gonna get paid in the Saudi league? Oh, he's about to get paid in the US.
Oh, you're telling
generational wealth, boy. No, I'm not telling you. I'm agreeing with you. That shit is
in conjunction to what you said. I'm agreeing with you.
This man is about to make so much money. I gave him the deal Kanye should have got. Imagine paying Messi more than Kanye. And like, I get it, but also, what? I digress. The one last thing I wanted to hit here I thought was interesting. The microtransactions. So, you know what I mean? Like the gaming purists are like, microtransactions. I got money. I was like, I could buy stuff.
Right.
What do you guys think? Are they bothering you? There's this article that said Now that
That's broke
Diablo
to me.
4 is out in the wild, the true horror of its costly microtransactions has revealed itself, and that felt wild aggressive to me, IGN.
I mean,
If I see a skin I want, I'm copping that shit.
but do
I
you
don't give a
see
fuck.
any that you want though? That's I think the point. Like, I don't think there are very many good ones.
That bottom right one is tough in my opinion.
This article leads off with Blizzard's $70 action roleplay game. That's what games cost, nigga. What? Like,
This guy just went to the Walmart electronics section for the first time doing research for this fucking article. Holy
man's
shit!
throwing
Video
up.
games are $70.
Since when?
Like,
Right.
do you see what we get? Look at the product we get, dude. You can spend $70.
I've always felt that way. Kevin turned my mind to that, like, or turned my like a page of my mindset. Like, I mean, if you like it, if you enjoy it, whatever it is, I'm enjoying the game. I'm gonna be playing it. I want my guy to look fucking sick. All right,
I want my
so
guy to look like
If
Kevin
I spend my
Durant.
time there. Oh, and God, I was like, that's a very random desire you have, Shad, but okay. Go off.
listen, I'm always gonna be one to. I don't know. There's something about me. I got some weird complex, bro. My character's always got to look tough. Any game, 2K, dripping. I'm not even that good, to be honest. I'm all right. I'm not the
It's
star of the team. I'll tell you that. But I
You
look the
look
best.
good.
I'll tell you that.
You look
I look
good.
good.
I was just
I look
You
good.
look
nigga.
good.
Apex, tough skins, bro. Heirlooms, I got them.
gotta have the heirloom. That's different. That's different.
Get on my
I don't
face.
even give a fuck. I gotta have it. I gotta have
COD, reactive skins. Ooh, if I like it, copping it.
it. Ooh.
Got Paul Pogba. Don't play with me.
You know, I
You like it, get it, bro. Life's too short.
Just talking, and we'll get to it later on, actually, or quickly. Actually, we should probably move. But the Apple Vision Pro came out, right? Their VR headset thing, and I was just talking about, everyone's like, of course, they're over NFT technology, or we're over like the VR thing's dead and the metaverse or whatever, and like how quickly do we get to a space where we're wearing like a blank T-shirt, like a blank utility T-shirt that it's like a green screen, right? It fits us. It's the fit and the quality that we want, and then we just cast the logo like you can, you know what I mean? Like you can see just like a skin in a game where I can change. Maybe it's reactive, maybe it's moving, maybe the shirt Shad you're wearing it's a Manchester United shirt, but you could choose which one: home, away, alternate,
Yeah.
Chinese New Year version on your phone, and everybody that's wearing whatever contact lenses, whatever chip Black Mirror thing, right, can see you wearing that, just like we do in the game, where we go, well, I'm not wearing it for real, yeah, but if my friends can see me wearing it, that means I'm cool. Like it accomplishes the same thing as this Coachella hat. It's like, but if you know what I'm wearing, now we're sharing a yada yada yada. It just
Ha.
it seems to make sense. Like I don't. It's just the world we live in. What are you complaining about? Like if we spend time in the game, you got to buy shit or don't. Like fuck or don't. Like
Well, in my
fuck.
defense, also, Shad bought the game. So
You got money
if
to
I throw
spend.
a 20
Technically, you
spot
owe
in,
them.
I technically didn't. I mean, that's still
Didn't spend any money.
okay with
Yeah.
that. That's,
You still came up. Technically, you made $50.
so, and I appreciate that. That's my boy. So, you know what I
I
mean?
like that logic.
That's what
Well,
you got
either
to do for your
way,
peoples, man.
this guy's closing some things out. He brought some examples. He says Diablo 4's shop sells cosmetics only. There are no gameplay affecting items up for sale. So again, Tiny is violin. Why are you pouting about this? But he brought some examples. He says like the Triune Apostate armor set, for example, it weighs in at 2,500 platinum, their in-game currency, so $24.99. Or the Cryptic Hunter mount, which costs $6 or £6.39, and that's a direct payment, so no platinum. I don't think this person plays a lot of video games. These sound
All
great.
I want to
You got
know
a
is, can I
whole.
just buy the mount instead of doing these fucking quests? Can I?
I mean,
Is
that's
that
what it
possible?
says.
I'll pay $10 for that fucking horse instead of spending 10 hours doing these goddamn quests.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna be honest.
You got
I'll do that.
six
I'm dead
pounds
ass, I'll do that.
39.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
No, but Anton, you should
I'm
already
sorry.
have that. You just need to unlock the mount. You have that skin already, like that add-on section. Like if you go there, it'll show that you have all this already. It's just
Oh, really?
yeah, but you just have to unlock that mission or Act 4.
Fuck off, man. Oh, all right. Well, we'll have to.
We'll do it. We'll do it tonight, bro. We'll do it tonight.
Okay.
last note, but we'll get into it later on a little bit too. I saw an article that says Diablo 4 and Cyberpunk 2077 will now run on a Mac.
Good.
Oh, what?
I went and bought a fucking PC last year. Now I can throw that shit out. No, we'll get to that later on. But Apple was like, "Hey, so y'all be gaming, and we're coming for that. So watch out."
Oof. Oof.
Moving on. Lanton, you want to talk about Twitch for a minute?
Yeah, man. Let's jump into the fucking purple snakes.
Oh my god.
Got him.
So, yeah, man. So let's get into these Twitch brand rules. So, if you're not aware, which hopefully you're not, so you're watching this, Twitch will implement strict new guidelines on branding and creator ads starting in July of 2023. Stating a new set of guidelines coming to Twitch has creators and partners concerned about their future on the platform. Twitch has announced new rules coming to the terms of service that will prohibit certain branding and ad content during live streams on the platform. These rules are expected to roll out on the start of July and aff- seem likely to affect a wide variety of popular channels based on how strict the rules currently appear to be. So, did you guys hear like Kai or anybody talking about this? Have you seen it at
Yeah.
all?
Mainly Kai.
Everybody's talking about this. Mr. Beast is talking about this. Asmongold's talking about this. Elon Musk is talking about this. If you guys saw on
Okay,
Twitter,
that's what I was about to say.
the Elon Musk, Mr. Beast, like Asmongold triumvirate coming together is not what I saw happening on my like 2023 bingo card.
Yeah, that was funny. I saw Mr. Beast got the cosign from Elon. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Wait till Big T comes out.
A little more, it says Twitch published a look at its upcoming guidelines on its support website on June 6th. Some of the changes coming to the terms of service regarding branded content are as follows, as shared by Twitch content creator Zach Bussey. It states on-stream logos are limited to 3% of the screen size. Burned in video ads are not allowed. Burned in display ads are not allowed, and burned in audio ads are not allowed. Notably, the new restrictions on stream logos and user created ads have caused a lot of outcry. Not only does this mean that ads like Shack Pets can't run on Twitch, but stream layouts on a wide variety of channels could be a no go. Games Done Quick, CEO, EVO, and a number of further gaming event channels would be forced to change their whole outlook.
Man, that's like the greediest like bad guy Twitch. And for what it's worth, Twitch is not on the up and like they're not like killing shit right now. YouTube is really starting to make some. It was like a decade of being like nobody can take Twitch down, and YouTube's like we're not going anywhere. We'll hang out over here. Um,
Yeah, they were in it for the long
but
run.
right, but this is like it just feels really like again bad guy Twitch. So they're like, hey, you guys can't run your own ads anymore. Got to run through us. Like we're getting paid. You know what I mean? Like no one's coming through our hood without dropping us that tax. That's the lamest. Like that's one of my favorite things that Schultz does on the Flagrant Pod. They like do their own ads. You know what I mean? Everyone does their own ads, but I don't mind them. And you can't skip them. Like you can't click the little skip button because it's part of his fucking production. It's a much better advertisement when they build it into the production. But for what it's worth, I also think that's a different thing, right? Like it's you can just hey Shad, we want to put display ads on your show. Cool. There's not much of an exchange or um, really a marriage of brand, right? Of brand messaging there. When you put something like Dr. Squatch, when you're making the ads together and they're burnt it, like you had to actually make that agreement. That's you being a business. I don't know. I think it's ridiculous that they would crack down and try and hurt anybody for creating on their platform as if Amazon's not getting enough money.
Yeah, it's a weird move. Really, I mean, actually, it's not. I mean, I get why they do it. I'm sorry, but it's just weird in general why they would do that. It goes against giving creators a platform. You're just cracking down on it more for more money for you. I don't know. Whatever. I mean,
Again,
they're
like
opening the door for competitors, so shoot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
make incremental dollars. I saw Mr. Beast was like, I want to start. He's like, I don't even stream like that. Like, I want to start streaming for a competitor just to spite you. Like, he's so mad. He just wants to take live views any place but Twitch. He's like, I don't even go there, but fuck Twitch. That's what's so funny about him being so mad. He doesn't even stream on Twitch. He just like thinks it's bad for the whole ecosystem.
He's got fuck you money, so he can get mad about that shit.
Fuck you money and fuck you fan. He's like such a good guy. He can do whatever he wants.
Remember
I'm actually a
that
good
Mark
dude,
Cuban
so.
clip? They're like, every time you cuss, it's a $10,000 fine. He's like, really? Oh shit.
Oh fuck! What am I gonna do?
Oh, it's gonna go
I'm
to
kidding.
charity. Oh, well, who should I fucking give it to? He's like,
Woody Harrelson wiping his tears with the money.
oh, take you fuckers down, man. That's who was it? What was that show? Oh, yo, shout out to my girl Anna Shea, man. Y'all watch Bling Ring on Netflix?
I don't know.
Kind of off topic. I'm sorry, ADD kicked in, but I'm just thinking of it.
Sounds like a high
Oh,
school
what
girl
happened?
show. Tell me more.
What? No, it's the rich Asian show. But anyways, the super rich chick Asian chick on there, the super rich chick on there, she was worth like 500 million. Her dad created some logistics company and sold it to the
Wait,
government.
Bling Empire?
She
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
That's not what you said.
Yeah, that's
Sam.
not what you said,
That's
bro. You
different than
said
what you
like
said.
bling Asian.
What did I
You said
say?
some like racist
You
bling
said
Asian
bling ring.
stuff. Bling ring, ling
Oh,
ling.
I'm sorry. I
Ching
mixed the two
fring.
up. I'm sorry. No, Bling Ring is another documentary on Netflix about some white people that were robbing celebrities. Though
That's what I thought. I was like, isn't that like a high school girls thing?
no, you're right. I'm sorry. I mixed those up. You're right.
No, Bling
What
Empire
is
is
it?
my shit. I
It's
went to
the
their
same
party.
thing. What
Remember?
is it?
Bling Empire.
Bling
Papa.
Empire. No, we threw a party for them. Those are my boys. And
That's right.
girls.
Yeah,
My
the
people.
bling threw me off. It's just all bling to me. Anyways, what I was
Come on,
getting
Rob,
to,
just tell you bling,
and it's not even worth it
bling.
anymore.
Oh, bad
I had
guy
to
Twitch.
explain it. It's not funny when you got to explain it. Anyways, uh, what else we got
They
here? There
responded
was
though, right? Twitch.
Yeah, a few other things I wanted to get into that is prohibited. Branded content on Switch. Switch. See, I don't even like them. Those guys. Adult-oriented products or services. Just in case you're wondering, cannabis-related products, certain financial products and services, certain gambling products, hateful
Crypto.
products or services, illegal products and services, medical facilities and products, political content, spam, scams, and other malicious conduct, which is understandable, tobacco, unauthorized sharing of private information, understandable, weapons, and then alcohol is an exception, but it must be flagged as mature on the video.
That's
No
interesting that you
fun.
can do alcohol and not tobacco.
Honestly, I think people on alcohol get way more unhinged than somebody just sitting back smoking some reds. But
Some of this is really interesting. Yeah, right? I mean, obviously, certain products, financial products and services is definitely crypto. That's funny to me.
right,
Don't do your
I,
taxes on Twitch.
I
Any of
think
these
the
surprise
only
you?
like silver lining in this, I think, is that they're targeting like the young audience. You know what I mean? I think
They're
they just went a little
they're
overboard
maturing.
on it.
Remember when YouTube was like, so everybody, we know you're gonna hate this, but we're gonna start to do ads. We're old enough to remember that. We were like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, what the fuck? You're gonna put advertisements on YouTube? Then what's the point of YouTube? And here we are with YouTube TV and all that other bullshit. So I mean, we get it. Maybe this is that moment, right, where they're like, that was. I felt like that's when they needed to mature. They were like, if we're gonna bring real dollars in, we're gonna have to bring advertisers in, and if we're gonna
Right.
bring advertisers in, we have to clean things up. That's how TV works. That's how out of home works. That's how marketing and advertising. It's the only way. So I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I was about to say it would be cool to have like a grown up Twitch, but then I was like, I mean, that just becomes like
OnlyFans.
like a stream, yeah, like a streaming site. I can't think of any, but
Sorry.
I was like Pornhub, like I'm old. Do they stream there? A streaming, whatever those are. It becomes a streaming site really quickly. No, like it's all hot tub stuff, like they say.
Right.
It'd be like a weird. But I mean, I guess you could. Could you do that? Would you guys watch that? I wonder, does that work? Like a teen, like
Watch what?
not like X rated, but like
Oh.
adult stuff. No, I don't think it works.
I mean, like, what's adult
Is
stuff
it is it flagged as
like
mature or what?
cussing, drug use, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right?
to
Like
be real, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't see why it can't be like gambling. Like if it's legal in your state, then why not?
true, but
Like if it's legal in California to smoke weed, why can't you smoke weed on stream?
because the company says,
Like I understand it's drug use to a certain degree, but then again, it's like, but it's legal here. So
for what it's worth, we should go back and note and keep ourselves honest. This does say only prohibited branded content category, so that doesn't mean that they can't necessarily do any of that stuff. They just can't literally have like advertisements for those products, if that makes sense.
got you.
which is also whack because that'd be cool to get sponsored by a
Hoochoo.
shopper like a brand or something, or like Tyson.
Sharon said that so
You know what I
quick.
mean? Shout
Would you say your name is Suyab? I'm onto this. Oh god, there's another Shab out there.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh goodness.
Fucking red.
But yeah.
That's all for there. We ready to move into the next section?
Yeah, let's get into this Meta Quest. Some Apple stuff.
This was exciting.
Fun stuff.
This was exciting. And yeah, really just okay. So more hot news. Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference was so dope that it kind of stepped on MetaQuest 3. Like that's what we planned to cover was comparing the two. But Apple dunked on them so hard that like I don't really care about MetaQuest 3 right now. So if it comes up, I guess we'll get back to it. But jumping right in to the fun stuff. Apple's Worldwide Developer Conference keynote on Monday put a spotlight on video games with the announcement of Game Mode for Mac OS 14, their mixed reality headset Apple Vision Pro that will feature over 100 Apple Arcade games at launch, and the news that Death Stranding is on its way to Mac via special guest and gaming legend Hideo Kojima. Did you guys catch all the like hidden gaming? I know Vision Quest Pro was the big stuff, but did you catch all the gaming headlines here?
No, because I was watching a Dr. Disrespect stream and they shut him down. So
that was also very funny. Shouts to Doc. Quickly to get into it a little bit, Game Mode is a feature coming to Mac OS 14, Sonoma, the latest operating system for the company's desktop and MacBooks. The new mode prioritizes use of CPU and GPU cycles while gaming to provide a smoother experience and more consistent frame rates. There's also lower controller and speaker latency by doubling the Bluetooth sampling rate, which translates to less input and audio lag. That's actually huge, Chad, on the audio side. I'm like, well, that's awesome.
That's pretty wild. Yeah.
There will also be a new toolkit for developers, allowing them to easily port their games to Mac.
Wow.
Why they put that at the end? How is that not the biggest piece? Like that's the turning my Mac that I'm on like turning this into a gaming machine. I saw an image, maybe it was this link of like a Mac and a PlayStation controller and the earbuds, and just like see you later. Amazing. All right, I keep going. In addition to offering functions like the VR FaceTime, which is really cool, and watching movies in Living Room K, a screen that feels 100 feet wide, the new face-mounted spatial computer Apple Vision Pro, their headset, will also be a gaming platform featuring titles from Apple Arcade, like we said. Again, at launch, they'll have over 100 Apple Arcade games. And let's see, the presentation didn't highlight any existing VR games specifically, but users will definitely be able to play games like NBA 2K23 on the Vision Pro using controllers, which is incredible. So, like, they're already ready for us to bring out the big screens, which why can I not do that on my like? What's up with my VR right now? Why can't I just play any game on the? Come on. And then finally, this is what I think is going to be their special sauce there, right? Making a surprise appearance at the event was famed developer Hideo Kojima. He expressed his appreciation for Mac computers and revealed that his game Death Stranding Director's Cut will come to Macs later this year. Kojima also said his studio is working on future titles that will come to Apple's platform.
Wow.
That's where they dunk on everybody. They're like, so we got the functionality. Now we're going to go buy the IP, which we've already been in this big IP arms race. Where Do you think Apple's the one that bailed on Embracer? I could see that. I could totally. Again, my thought first is like they're bringing, right? They're bringing 100 Apple Arcade. I mean, the timing lines up. 100 Apple Arcade games, and I was like, well, that's cool, but also like, could I just have 100 like of any other games? But what if their announcement was going to be that they're coming with their preloaded their preloaded Apple Arcade whatever, and then we bought catalogs. We've got Hideo Kojima who's going to build new and tell new stories for us, and we bought a fucking catalog to build on top of. That's the only place I could have seen some of those. Just like, what are we going to do with those titles? I mean, some of them are cool, but all of them are so weird that would have been nuts right now if Apple came out like, oh, also we bought these guys, like half the quarter of the gaming industry.
Yeah, probably not, but I mean that would be a fucking slam dunk of a fucking move.
Can we get the rumor out?
Sit back and just be, catch me, bro.
They have the money. Anton's a Tomb Raider.
Bro, I'll be in there.
Shorts and all.
That was amazing. I mean, they're doing a lot for games. They're really bringing a lot there. And so I mean, we're already Mac boys over here. We're a Mac family.
Dog, I was just thinking while you were talking. I was like, dude, i- if there was that's the type of collab I need. I need a PlayStation Apple collab. It'll never happen. But if there's a PlayStation Apple collab, bro, take my money. I swear to God.
Wild. No.
I don't even care. It'll be the best thing to ever hit the markets, period. Guaranteed software, hardware, period.
I want the Apple
I live for
interface.
collabs. I need it. I need the little Apple
Wait,
X with the little PlayStation logo, bro.
sprinkle some Travis Scott in there.
Need
Can
it.
we just get a little Cactus Jack
You know what I
and
mean?
Apple
Make it,
backwards?
yeah, put the backwards thing on one, the Cactus Jack on one side, and like Nike on the other side, and have it be like a cross. I don't know, bro. And just have it just be the holy trinity of brands. I need Apple, PlayStation, Cactus Jack. What was the last
McDonald's Happy Meal.
one? Nike products on the fly. Okay.
Let's go. But for real though, right? Like, doesn't that like what if what if Sony put out
Apparently, there's
a
some
gaming
AI
PC
SpongeBob
collab?
online.
I'm looking at my PS5, imagining like a white MacBook, like the old ones. Remember, like a white MacBook Air Sony collab. That's like the gaming edition. $5,000, no questions asked. I spent $5,000.
Hold on.
Gotta have it. And it's like just do everything there, and then like
Play on
it wherever you want. Close the screen, plug it in. Like how does that not exist yet? I want
it's
it.
AI SpongeBob on Twitch.
It sounds like it's happening.
Yeah,
and a couple of things I saw in there.
He was talking.
God, these are even different. They're making huge moves. I think. Well, one here they said in terms of MacBook that they're this new tool, their Proton-like tool.
Digital
that
Ouija
can run
board,
Windows
bro.
games
Digital
on a
Ouija
Mac.
board.
So, like I mentioned earlier, apparently you can play Diablo 4 on a Mac like right now.
SpongeBob break the fourth wall,
which is absolutely madness to me. Like I might need
I'll
to check
move
it
this
out via my Xbox
Games.
Mac situation.
What?
And then the Apple, their Vision Pro said they're going to be building on
Yeah,
Unity.
my boy Doodlebob wanted all the smoke, huh?
Apparently, their stock. Let's see if I can check it out here. Apparently, Unity's stock went like it went crazy because it's always been we've been going back and forth. Is it Unity? Is it Unreal? Is it Unity? Is it Unreal? And these are the things that this is like a DVD
Brian
versus
Cranston.
Blu-ray
or
DVD.
The Wild
HD versus
Thornberries.
Blu-ray
I was like
moment.
the Wild Thorn. I was surprised when they said Unity too.
It says Unity stock went up 20%.
The Wild Brother
from that announcement.
Damn.
Eesh.
Unity.
Unity. How did they not? Unity, call us. We want to lead a campaign for Unity. How much fun would that be? Oh,
get my Jerry curl on, bro. I'll be out here.
I think that's about it on Apple. But again, Apple. I guess that's the headline, right? Apple coming into gaming like really all in one day, and that wasn't even the headline. Like that's not even what people were talking about coming out of yesterday. But I was just, as I looked into this, I was like, hold on. Like you guys did what? People are playing Diablo on Mac and no one's saying this?
How dope that by the time this comes out too, did you see the part where they said the AI should be sentient? Like the AI, or I'm sorry, like the NPCs should have like AI worked into them at that point.
Wild.
Did you see that?
In Diablo?
Well, just in gaming in general. So in games like
yeah.
like you know what I mean, like Skyrim and stuff like that. Like,
was that Unity? Is that what? I know we were talking about that. Oh, we were talking about that in our chat. Did we not talk about that here?
No, we talked about it in our gaming chat. We didn't talk about it.
Oh fuck! That should have been a topic. That's incredible. You're right. I just shared that with everybody. I talked about that at work and everything, and forgot to put it in the pod. Yeah, that's crazy that they're adding. You know what? I don't know. We can get to it later, but that's insane. The AI adding AI to the NPCs is going to be nuts. For real. Black Mirror, baby. I'm about to be up in that VR hanging out. You killed my dad in GTA 4. I'm from Vice City. Wait till them niggas come and find you from Vice City that remember the shit you was doing.
Apparently, there's some AI SpongeBob online. I see a TikTok. There's some AI SpongeBob on like YouTube or some shit that became sentient.
That's scary. That's scary as shit. I hate SpongeBob.
You mean Doodle Bob?
No. Hold on.
Anton hasn't seen the episode. He would have got that.
Nigga, Nihoy. Don't play with me. Hold on. Yeah, it's AI SpongeBob on Twitch, bro. Yeah, apparently he became sentient at some point. He was talking to Patrick and was asking him, like, are we in the Matrix? Look it up. It was crazy.
It's happening so fast. Whatever. We had a good run. Y'all.
Digital Ouija
Watching
board,
that on
bro.
MetaQuest.
Digital Ouija board.
Watching SpongeBob break the fourth wall. Good stuff. I'll move us
Doodle
into
Bob
some
come to life.
games. What?
Doodle Bob for real, bro. I'm saying. Nigga
Yeah, my
had
boy
his
Doodle
creation
Bob
come to
wanted all the
life.
smoke, huh?
Yes, his creation came to life. He said there could only be one. Just wait till VR Anton comes out. That same energy. There could only be one.
What the fuck is his name, bro? Is it
Bryan Cranston.
the wild the wild
Squidward?
thornberries? I was like the wild thornberries and Doodle Bob just always give me the same like.
Oh, that was
You know what I'm
The
saying?
Wild
my
Brother.
boy Flea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darwin?
I don't know.
Darwin?
They just always
Was
give
it
me this. I always think of that shit. I feel like I
No,
dated myself.
not Darwin. Or was Darwin the monkey?
Oh man, sorry. Anyways, I'll go ahead and move us
Darwin
into.
was a monkey. Why does nobody care about
Of
this
course
but
he
me?
was. Why you gotta be the monkey, man? Anyway, so I'll go ahead and run us through some games coming out this summer. Let's see here. So, with the E3 era over, we thought
Rip.
we would go ahead and bring you a full list of the remaining summer games showcase worth keeping an eye out for. We've already mentioned the Sony, and then the first major announcement, filled live stream of June, was the MetaQuest Gaming Showcase, like we just said. And oh, sorry, let me see. I lost my move. Oh, sorry. And as we're recording, we've got the Monster Hunter Rise and Guerrilla Collective events in progress today. A few more starting as of tomorrow is June 7th. So as of June 8th, we got the Summer Game Fest, Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition, and Devolver Direct, the return of Volvi. What are these? Sorry, are these like PC games? I don't know. These are the
No,
only
these
ones
are
on here I
different.
wasn't familiar with.
Oh, well, Summer Game Fest is at the YouTube Theater tomorrow. That's the one I was telling you guys we should maybe go to. Just because it's right around the corner from my house. But that one's going to be exciting. So that's a bunch of games, right? So then the next day is Day
Oh,
of
okay,
the
okay.
Devs, Summer Game Fest edition. And then, well, the next day, same day, later on that day. And then same day, but not associated with that really in any way, is Devolver Direct from Devolver Digital, the game publisher. And they're calling their event the Return of Volvi, and that's their mascot.
I like that. That's a good name for a mascot.
Yeah, shout out Justin Burnham. One of my really good friends is no doubt leading this whole event. He used to work with me and then moved back to Devolver. So shouts to Burnham. That's my homie that did Comic Con LA for us, right? Really fun
Oh,
event
wow.
producer.
Nice. Let's see. June 9th, we got the Accessibility Summer Showcase 2023 and the Tribeca Games Spotlight. June 10th, we got the Wholesome Direct, the Future Games Show, and the OTK Games Expo. June 11th, Xbox Games Showcase and Starfield Direct double feature, and a PC gaming show. June 12th, the Ubisoft Forward and the Capcom Showcase. June 13th, Xbox Games Showcase Extended. It's going. It's a busy month of June. And then jumping to August, we got the THQ Nordic Digital Showcase, throwback THQ. August 22nd, Destiny 2 Showcase. And then lastly, August 23rd, Future Games Show at Gamescom, which hopefully we will be at. And then lastly, what is this? E3
Well,
used.
just
What?
a note I put in there for you, right? That.
Oh, okay.
By the way, yeah, I guess I'll say that. I noticed that, like you were saying there, I was like, man, that's a really busy, like, short stretch in June. Like, as I
Yeah.
was putting, going through the article, it had all of them listed individually. And when I was done with the list, I was like, almost all of those are like in 5 days in the middle of June. Like, what the fuck? So I was like, when
Yeah.
was E3 supposed to be? And I went to go look, and it was June 11th through June 16th. And I was like,
I was going to say the same shit. I was
I would be so tight if I was E3. They chose the same exact, like, the industry is scheduled around. It's like if everybody was having their concert the weekend of Coachella. Like, what the fuck? Like, you guys are just going to all do your shows that same week? But they're like, yeah, so we're just going to not come to E3. Like, we don't fuck with you. But we still are going to use that window to talk about our games to our fans. Just fuck you guys.
Bro, they pulled a Lucille Bluth. They bought the holiday buffet before the holiday. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and celebrate Quattro de Mayo. That's what
Oh
we're going
my
to do.
God.
That's literally it. This is all leading up to the lead, to the lead of
Like,
it.
what if,
So everyone's tired
what
and
if we
burnt
just
out. By the time they come
what if
around,
we
they're
do it
like,
one day? Now E3's dead, so it's a new era. But this is, I mean, I thought it was cool, right? There's like a bunch of little shows sprinkled in there, and we can catch most of them online. I mean, we should be able
yeah.
to see what's the one that happened today. We said Monster Hunter Rise and Gorilla Collective. So there's stuff going on right now. Let's see, Gorilla Collective. Yeah, 5 hours ago, live stream was on YouTube.
It's a good time, man. A couple of months ago, it was looking real dull. And
Oh, this is cool.
What's up?
Well, oh, they're black too. Hey, all right, go ahead, black gamers. It says IGN has this thing on YouTube called Summer of Gaming. Maybe I can just share my screen. That makes sense.
I was just gonna pull it up. Thank you.
Summer of Gaming. Bow, 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 and yeah, here it says like up next, Gorilla Collective, June 8th, Summer Game Fest, June 8th, Day of the Devs, June 8th,
Wow.
Devolver Direct. So it looks like they're, you know what I mean? It's like YouTube is essentially taking over E3, right? Like IGN's like, we'll just show them all here, so come hang out with us. This one looks cool. Like I wonder what
That's cool.
games they have. I don't know Gorilla Collective's games, but like I said, they look like they're black people, so I support them extra. Interesting.
Yeah. Like Issa Rae
I'm
said, we support
utterly
anybody
unfamiliar
black.
with all of these
Yeah.
games. Whatever, they get my support. Yeah.
I'll check those videos out off stream. I'll see if there's anything I like. We'll bring a trailer for those.
And we'll be sure to keep updating, you know, across our kind of summer programming. Summer's moving fast.
Dude, I know.
I guess I didn't notice they completely skipped July. That's interesting.
Nobody wants to work in July. I'm off in July. I was just gonna say I got one more week and then I got 2 months off. Whew. It's about to be gaming.
To rework my
About to get
schedule.
fat,
About to be
bro.
Max level.
Nah, opposite. I've been working out.
About to
About to
get
get in
fat,
shape.
dude. You're gonna get a gut.
Should we check out this Aztec trailer before we get out of
Yeah.
here?
How do you say the
I'm
name
about
again?
to throw this up for us.
Ecumen?
Ecumene?
Not how Anton said it.
Ecumen?
Ecumene. I don't know. Let's check this out. Let me see. I don't want that third YouTube premium account. Okay, we got sound queued up, but not too loud. We're in theater mode and ready.
I'm
to
just gonna
share
call
with
this game
everybody else.
Apocalypto.
I was just.
Can we just call it?
I was gonna say the same shit. I was literally gonna be. Can we just call it Apocalypto?
Oh shoot!
Directed by Mel Gibson.
Yo,
Shout
shout out
out,
to
we
my
should go-
ancestors.
oh,
I actually have
man.
Aztec blood.
Yeah, I'd be feeling when I was in the desert this weekend. I was feeling very bad. I'm not necessarily Aztec. We're from Zacatecas, but either way, I was feeling very at home. More time in the desert. All right, boys, you ready? 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Oh no! The colonizers!
Oh, wow, man.
No, the colonizers!
I didn't know Ian was in this.
Oh, this is my shit. You get to fuck the colonizers up.
This is Apocalypto.
My boy got the mean loincloth. I mean, graphics are low key, not amazing. No, I got the blow darts. This is not a fight I would take.
Owie.
Ooh, he got traps.
Sir, you can't park there.
This isn't where I left my car. Oh, the first person? What's that movie, 10,000 BC?
Yeah, with the dude from The Expanse.
Yeah, I think you're right. It is Ecumene. I think you're right.
Who knows? That was intense. Not what I expected to be. I guess I don't know what I expected.
That was cool.
That's a cool,
Yeah.
cool concept.
So you get it's Apocalypto, but hopefully you don't die. You get to just go kill a bunch of conquistadors.
You
I'm
know
down
what
with
we-
that. I mean, you're probably gonna lose at the end, but
You know what would be sick? If they took Assassin's Creed and put mix that. Because you know how they do all the different ones? They have different. That'd be a crazy one.
Assassin's Creed, kill the whiteys. Like, I don't. That'd be nuts.
Top comment. Once one of the conquistadors coughs on you, it's game over.
Oh
Fucking
no!
ridiculous,
We really shouldn't laugh at that. Oh, that
So
hurts.
fucking ridiculous.
It hurts. They did us wrong. They really did. They really did. Did you boyos? Anybody seen the Spider-Man movie?
No, but I hear it's great.
Nah, I haven't.
I hear it's great.
I heard it's
seen the last
amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to go see it.
I might take the kiddos.
It's 3 hours long,
tonight,
but I'm trying to go see it.
Actually, is it really?
Well, it's like 220, I think.
I went to see Little Mermaid and same thing. I went to see it
I
at
heard that was
6:30 and at 9:30 I was like, "It's fucking Little Mermaid. Can I go home?" Like, what? It was forever. It was good though.
I went to see Mary Poppins a long
Shouts to
time
my
ago,
girl Hallie.
and it was 3 hours long. I literally sat there till 1 in the morning
86?
watching Mary Poppins. This is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. I could have watched Aquaman. Instead, I'm watching fucking Mary Poppins, dude. Fucking Mary
That
Poppins.
sounds like somebody talked you into that. And you know what?
Can't
We
wait
gotta
for
pay
Barbie.
Well, I wouldn't have talked myself into it, Kevin. Damn it.
Look, we gotta pay our dues, okay? I was at the Little Mermaid. I was like in line to get like snacks and shit, looking at all the other cool people and their Spider-Man stuff. Like Spider-Man,
No.
Little Mermaid.
You look
See the
so
way my
fresh. You're going to see
little
Spider-Man.
one's set up.
That's what they think. They're like, damn, this guy's fresh. He must be going to see Spider-Man.
Let me get that
It's a
double
canon
headed
event,
Coke.
Kevin.
I'll be there
That's
for
all
the
it is.
candy
It's
event.
just a canon event in your life. It's just building your character.
Building my character. Skip. I was hitting skip. I was like, I should have brought my AirPods. Yo, I was in this
Add 'em to
movie
your
theater.
lore.
I tried to set it up. There's one seat, me, mom, kiddo, me, kiddo, mom, and then 2 seats on the end, second to last row. No one's gonna sit near us.
Oh,
When I tell
God.
you that a family came and sat around us, like around and behind us, I was like, "You're fucking kidding me!" I couldn't be mad. Only reason I couldn't be too mad, the niggas was so loud, was because I was like, "But we are here to support black people." Because I was like, "Why are you here? You have no kids with you." It was like 12, just adult nigga. Like the youngest was like probably 16. They brought the grandmas. They was all talking and passing snacks, and I was like, I was so mad, but it's fine. We gotta support. We gotta support. Next on Movie Theater Corner podcast.
Oh man.
You know I was tight, but I was like, I can't be tight about this.
Just looking back.
Man, imagine how it
Couldn't
was
even do
for Wakanda, bro, or Black Panther.
Right? It couldn't be me. If it was one of the stodgy whites that were like, "Excuse me," fine. They kept kicking my chair, and I was like, I can't even turn around and be cranky. I just had to let it
Niggas
go.
in fucking Black Panther suits doing their own hakas and shit, bro. Can you imagine that?
The black haka. If we had the haka, we would all be like black fraternity niggas. What them niggas that do the hands, the purples, omegas.
The steppers or whatever the fuck they call them. I don't know.
God, he said
Joe Kappa's out there.
Omegas.
Oh gosh,
I love
we
it.
have gone very far from video games. I need to play some
We
Zelda.
diluted.
I need to play some Diablo. Banton, you got places to be, and Chad is always editing, it seems. So we appreciate you, and we are going to let you guys go so we can get back to work on this. Last words, parting words, goodbyes.
Yes, definitely hit that notification bell on our page, on these videos. That way you know whenever we put a notification up or a new video up, you get to see it first. Follow, like, subscribe. It really helps us. We appreciate it when you do. And meet us in the comments. If you have anything that you want us to talk about, ask us. We'd love to just be able to touch some things for you. Pause.
Discord is live. We got solid views. The last video was nice. Our Discord is up and live. If y'all want to hop in, by all means, please come through. Give us some topics or talk shit. You know what I mean? We're big fans of that. Banton?
Much love, y'all. Thank you.
Much love, y'all. We are out of here. Till next time.
No randoms.